First things first, I need to apologise. If you've come here hoping to see a video of a naked Kim Kardashian, two big disappointments for you. First of all, I'm not Kim Kardashian. Secondly, I'm not naked. Instead, what we're going to talk about is that there are pictures of Kim Kardashian, the reality TV star, and Vanessa Hudgens, the High School Musical actress, which have leaked out onto the internet. They've been uploaded to forums like Reddit and 4chan, and now being widely tweeted about on social networks, and the pictures are being shared. But what's interesting is if you take a close look at these photos, hey, come on, bear with me. Take a close look at the photos of Kim Kardashian, because there's a particular part of the image I want you to look at. It's what's in her hand. Because in her hand, you'll see her phone. And her phone is a BlackBerry. Looks like a BlackBerry Bold, in fact. Now, ask yourself this. Just how likely is it that Kim Kardashian uses a BlackBerry in 2014? I would argue extremely unlikely. In fact, if you look at her recent tweets, you'll see that most of her activity is either on Instagram or she appears to be tweeting from an iPhone instead. So, I think what's actually happened here is that the hackers have got hold of an old collection of celebrity images, which they're now uploading. And of course, because we've had this recent brouhaha about celeb hackgate involving Jennifer Lawrence and Kate Upton and other big celebs with their nude pictures appearing online, everyone is going to write about the likes of Kim Kardashian appearing as well. And I don't think that's just the case because of Kim Kardashian's photos. I think it's also the case because of Vanessa Hudgens. We know that more than 3 years ago, her Gmail account got hacked and photos and videos were stolen from her account. So maybe these actually are images of her from way back then. So just because now the leaks are being widely spread across social media doesn't mean that they've just been hacked. It could be from some time ago. So what appears to be the case in this instance, these are old photos. There are hacking gangs out there, people who just love to collect celebrity nudie photos, and they just sort of squirrel them away in their private collections. And now they're beginning to leak out, which is obviously embarrassing and humiliating for the people concerned. So whether you are a celebrity or whether you're a regular person in the street, you don't want this kind of thing happening to you. So what you should do is this. You need to protect your online accounts with a unique, hard to guess, hard to crack password. And make sure that you never tell anyone else it, and make sure that you don't use that password anywhere else online. Secondly, you need to use two-factor authentication when it's available, and it certainly is available now for iCloud accounts and for Gmail accounts and your Twitter and your Facebook and other important accounts like that, which will mean that it's much harder for the hackers to crack in, because they will also need not just your username and password, they will need a one-time password, a random sequence of digits, which is texted to your mobile phone or sent to you via a mobile phone app instead. So that's a better way of securing an account. And finally, I ask you to think carefully. In fact, don't think twice. Think 3 times before you ever share something online which may later bite you in the bottom. So you may have a loved one online who you want to send a photo to. I get that. You might want to do something like that. But even if you've secured your account properly, can you trust them? Can you trust them not only if the relationship turns sour and what they might want to do with those images, but can you trust them right now that they've properly secured their accounts to prevent your personal images later leaking out onto the internet because maybe they get hacked in future? If you want to hear more from me, subscribe to my YouTube channel or visit my website at www.grahamclulley.com. Cheers!